Hi friends, welcome back to PLayworld, bringing you some more Heroes of the Storm. Today we're playing Kael'thas because we haven't played him in a while and we like burning things, right? Welcome to the Garden of Terror. Enemy team Murky, the Butcher, Tychus, Stitches, and Kael'thas. Oh my god. Friendly team the Butcher, Zagara, Vala, Sylvanas, and Kael'thas. Again, another bloodbath episode, hopefully. Looks like it's a lot of damage dealers and a lot of nonsense. For me particularly, it's going to be bad because Murky and the Butcher are not going to be a great time for Kael'thas. But we'll see how we do. Go ahead and help somebody get their gold there with that kill and head to the top lane. Let's go through our abilities really quickly. Our Q ability, Flame Strike. Basically, after a short delay, it explodes in a circle, does a little bit of damage. Our W ability, Living Bomb, deals damage over time to an enemy. After 3 seconds, it explodes, dealing a little bit of AoE to anybody around them. And our E ability is called Gravity Lapse. We throw a green tornado at somebody. If we do catch them, they get lifted in the air, getting stunned, basically, for a 1 second? 1.5 seconds. We can use our Verdant Spheres as our trait, our D ability, to make our abilities more powerful. That means our Flame Strike will be a little bit bigger, the area, and it'll deal a little more damage. Our Living Bomb will cost no mana. Let's go ahead and get you on the Butcher. We need to try to burn him down as fast as possible so he's not actually doing damage to Sylvanas. We are able to get away. Our Living Bomb will have no mana cost and no cooldown, so we can actually basically spam it twice in a row. And our Gravity Lapse will actually hit the first 3 targets if we do it that way. Let's go ahead and engage here on Stitches, trying to basically soften them up. One of the cool things about this setup is that they're not really that powerful, right? So if we keep poking them, we got to keep these minions in between us and Stitches because we don't want to get hooked. But if we keep poking them, it's not going to be a big deal. Let's go ahead and engage here. Living Bomb does go out 1 time. Can we get another time? It doesn't look like we can. Maybe wait for it. Let's go ahead and pick up a talent, though, shall we? I think we're going to be picking up Verdant Healing. It's not a great talent, and I don't really think it's awesome, but it is going to help us out a little bit with survivability, and this is going to be something we desperately need in this matchup because the enemy team is going to be really, really bursty, and if we can get a little bit more sustain, it's going to allow me to poke a little bit better. It looks like we get hugged. Let's go ahead and pick them both up. Oh, I actually thought I was going to pick up the Butcher there, but I forgot that he's unstoppable. He's charging, so we do get taken back, but that's not a big deal as we are able to hit drink from our healing well, and we seem to be fine. Our enemy Kael'thas does die. Now, I know the Butcher's right there. I don't know where Stitches is, so I'm going to try to basically just jump in here. We do pick up... Oh, man, that would have been awesome, but we do actually pick up one of the little terrors. We're going to blow him up. He does have his brand on, so we need to try to basically space ourselves out. We're going to be able to auto-attack, and that is a kill. So I pick up some seats, and as you see, I'm really low on health. Not much I can do here. Tychus is going to do a lot of damage to them, so I'm going to need to back out and go home. Let them know there's a little bit of danger because I am completely useless right now with so little health and so little mana. One of the things about Kael'thas to remember is that he has very, very, very few escapes. Basically, if you don't land that stun with your Gravity Lapse, you got nothing. So we're going to try to return somewhere. It looks like the friendly Butcher in the bottom lane, completely complacent with just pushing. That might be alright. We are getting a little bit of experience, and we're sort of keeping a little bit of an edge over the enemy team, but we got to definitely do something sometime soon. Let's go ahead and pick up a talent. I would normally pick up Gathering Power, but as you can see, this is going to be a silly match for that because we're going to be dying a lot. So, instead, we're going to grab... Oh, no, it's enemy's killed. So, let's go ahead and grab Envenom. It's not a really intelligent choice, but it's going to allow me to burst down Stitches or the Butcher over time, which is, I think, a really good pickup. I'm going to try to jump in here on the enemy Stitches. It looks like Zagara is actually running away, so I'm going to just leave, actually. I'm going to leave. I'm going to try to hook up with my friends in the bottom lane and try to do something. Maybe suggest that we go get those seeds because at least we'll have some numbers. It looks like the enemy Kael'thas is here. We got to be really careful about this engagement. Really good engagement there. Can we get to her? Let's go ahead and pick him up as we do lose Living Bomb, and he does die, although he does do a lot of damage to the friendly Vala. She's way forced way out of there. We need to try to engage here on Stitches if we can. It looks like he's going to walk away, though. Now trying to basically turn back on Tychus. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of damage there. We do pick him up. Oh, he's taking so much damage, and then another Flame Strike is going to be enough to pick up the kill. Let's go ahead and put that Envenom on Stitches. Never mind, as he does miss the hook. That was really careful. Let's go ahead and blow up Murky. I think this is the smartest thing we can do. He's going to bubble out, but then we're going to be able to just Flame Strike him right there. And oh, he does get away. He does get away at the last second. We need somebody to tank this thing. This is one of the most devastating things about our team. So we don't have anybody to tank it. We are going to put a double Living Bomb charge in that guy and then try to Flame Strike it. But Sylvanas should not be the one trying to tank that, as he does not have that much health. We need to be very careful about Stitches, as he might be trying to hook us down here. Go ahead and Living Bomb. We do Flame Strike just for fun. You can see that we're out of mana yet again, so maybe talents to mitigate that a little bit would have been smart. Let's try to get a little bit of mana regen going on. But for now, I am content with basically just doing this. It looks like we are going to try to engage on Kael'thas. Can we get both of them up? Yes, we can. And now we're going to put a living bomb on him, and that should be enough to pick up the kill. Switching to Stitches, although I have no mana. We need to try to dodge that grab if it comes for us, or at least intercept it if he goes for Sylvanas, actually. I'm going to go back to the base, get a little bit of health and mana. I don't want that Terror, but it looks like I might be the one grabbing it because we do have a lot of damage stealers. So it's up to us, whoever wants to grab it, but it looks like Vala maybe. Not being the one. I'm just going to wait till I'm full mana. And I will grab the Terror. I'll go ahead and do it. Seems like a sensible thing. Meanwhile, the friendly team is engaging in the middle lane. Looks like Zagar in a lot of trouble. It does get interrupted by Murky. That really good grab by Stitches. Pulls her back. She's now body blocked and she's going to go down. Nothing we can do about it. The friendly team not there to help out. Level 7. Let's go ahead and pick up a talent, shall we? Fission Bomb. Increasing leaving bomb explosion damage. Seems like a thing. I like it. It looks like the enemy team a little bit out of position. This is a really good opportunity for me to try to get some damage in. So we're going to try to break these gates, because what I want to kill is that fort. These towers seem like a sensible thing. Seems like it might be what we want to do. Let's go ahead and just polymorph Stitches. We are really unable to. Oh, man. And we are not in a good spot right now. Let's go ahead and leave. So we're going to fight Murky behind us, but now we need to get a little bit more damage before we take too much from them. It looks like the enemy Kael'thas already here. Can we get in a good position to basically polymorph him? It looks like we're going to be able to. He's not going to be able to go home right there, which means our friendly Butcher is going to chase really thoroughly. He does slow him down with the hamstring, and we do pick up the kill. Let's go ahead and do it. Leave another polymorph as we continue rotating, on the way up, because the key about the Terror is you do a lot of damage. You don't want to just kill your Terror. Pushing one lane relentlessly. We're going to be able to basically just sit here and trade with the Butcher. He's going to get hit a couple times. Let's see if we can pick up some damage here on the towers. Sadly for him, he is going to do just a little bit of damage on that seed. He does get polymorphed one more time. And thanks to the fact that we have Sylvanas right here with us, she is going to be able to Black Arrow these guys, and we don't take too much damage. We're going to be able to polymorph the Butcher yet again and try to basically blow the last little bit of damage right here. Remember, we are going to be in a really, really scary spot. We're putting a lot of damage. Can we do all the damage in the world? Yes, we can. He's going to try to walk away, but now we have Stitches, and now we got to try to basically put this on him and try to blow him up. Can we blow him up? No, he can't, because our friend is too powerful. And basically do a lot of damage, but he takes us out. I wanted to use my gravity lapse, but again, I'm a little bit rusty with Kael'thas, and that's what happened. I completely messed up there, but it's okay. Let's look at stats while we're there. We do have 7,900 hero damage, 45,000 siege because we were in the Terror, 5 takedowns on 1, so we're definitely leading the pack there as far as damage. The enemy Kael'thas is not too far behind. Let's go ahead and grab Pyroblast. This is a silly choice because Phoenix is such a better option, but I love landing a good Pyroblast. I don't really play Kael'thas, so I think I haven't played it since the last video, like not even once. But I think this is just a fun, it's one of the most rewarding mechanics when you're in a team fight and you land a really good Pyroblast and blow one person up, or at least two, which happens sometimes if you're really, really good about it. Part of the key about Pyroblast is engaging at the opportune moment. Let's go ahead and actually blow up Murky. He's going to try to basically get away. We do get out. Let's go ahead and pick up Stitches right there. It looks like the Butcher's going to go really deep on us, and we're going to get burned. Not much we can do. I do get out of the way there at the last second. I do not have any more cooldowns to get away from this, as the friendly team did not converge in my position. I was kind of hoping Vala and Sylvanas would come poke. But we do die before we are able to do anything. We basically just blew up Murky, and then he bubbled. That was the extent of our action. Good grab there by Stitches. Actually removes that stray from Vala. It looks like the Butcher does dive in here. He does get taken down, but without taking, but not before taking our friendly Vala out. It looks like someone is really weak, forced back. Zagara, I don't like what she's doing. She's chasing really deep for Tychus. Not gonna be able to get a kill. She does kill the egg though. That makes Murky a viable target. It looks like our friendly Butcher with that furnace does pick up the kill there on the enemy Kael'thas. Let's try to kill these guys, I think. I think this is the only sensible thing I can do. It looks like, oh, I could have saved her, probably, huh? I was not paying attention. I was trying to read the chat. I apologize, Zagari. I probably should have come in here and helped out a little bit. But we're going to try to basically just come in here and blow these guys up. We have a lot of DPS if we get a living bomb in the middle of them, plus a flame strike. So this should get the lane pushing a little bit. We can't get too excited because we're not in a good spot to do anything else. Vala is here, so I might want to bait a little bit. We're going to double living bomb and then Pyroblast him if he stays in here. It does look like we can pick up the Pyroblast, which is definitely going to dissuade any sort of course of action. We do pick up the flame strike damage there. We need to get out of the Phoenix because he's actually doing a lot of damage. We do pick up the kill there on Murky and Kael'thas, thanks to the friendly Vala, who was definitely there to pick up the kill once we baited. So all that went according to plan. The Butcher was a little sad that I blew him up in the face of the giant fireball and was like, you know what, I'd rather not. And that allows us to basically bait and then get a pick on Kael'thas. So he definitely plays Kael'thas a lot more than I do because he knew where his abilities were. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead and try to engage here. One of the things I don't like about this is that normally Vala will try to let me tank some of this because of the fact that I am, you know, also DPS, so it's like, you know, I can take it, but I can't really take a punch, so I don't like these extended confrontations with NPCs. We do pick up the mercenaries, and I do not have a healing well. We are level 13, so we should be picking up Chain Bomb at this point, Living Bomb, Explosion, Spreads Living Bomb, which is going to allow us to basically hit somebody in the top if we're poking, and then we can actually go really deep. It looks like we're going to try to come in here and pick up Kael'thas. We're going to be able to Flame Strike him. That should be enough to pick... Oh, nope, no it is not. But now I'm in a lot of trouble because Stitches is right here. Go ahead and try to pick him up, basically. I'm going to try to double Living Bomb him. And then just basically suicide here because I got nothing else. All I could do was do a little bit of damage. I didn't see Zagari die. That was that was the problem. We do have 15,000 hero damage, 6 and 3. The enemy Kael'thas has died 6 times, but I feel like I've died way too many times. Meanwhile, Vala defending this, pushing in the top lane. Sorry, Sylvanas, Vala defending the middle lane. And now the Furley team in a little bit of a weird groove because we were definitely a little bit ahead, but now we started dying a little too much. 11 kills to 11. Now the game is kind of even. We don't want to give the enemy team the advantage here as we want to throw the game. It looks like we're going to be forced because they're in the bottom lane. We're going to be forced to engage unless we want to let them have a terror. I don't think letting them have a terror is the worst thing in the world because I think we can defend it if we can get enough seats to have our own because we're already 1-4 ahead. So if we can actually do that damage, that'd be good. It looks like the Octograph going down Sylvanas. She's going to be able to get away. And that means we need to try to keep an eye on the Murky Egg. That is going to be my mission if I am on the other side of the map. I think I have an idea where he might have it. And we need to try to kill that egg because getting Murky out of the fight actually is quite significant at this stage in the game. As that Octograph is really annoying. Let's go ahead and engage you on the egg. We're going to be able to blow him up by the time that our friendly Butcher engages up there. Maybe he'll get the kill on Murky, and that would be huge. It looks like he does not, though. And now I'm going to try to intercept him. Basically, he's in a lot of trouble. I can see him. Can I? Oh, I cannot. I was trying to get a Pyroblast off of Murky. It looks like we're going to be able to get it off right now. And, oh, he does actually bubble up, and he's going to be able to get away with it. Not much else I can do. We're going to try to kill this here terror, as that's the only sensible thing to do. Let's go ahead and pick up that lift there. Double Living Bomb on him, but now we're in a really bad spot as we're basically being slowed down by Stitches. I'm going to try to basically poison him, but I am also polymorph, so I can't get that off with Venom. And now we're in a bad spot. Sylvanas is getting taken down by the Phoenix. It really just sandwiched in the worst of times. And now Zagara at least a creep tumor behind for lulz, I guess, and she's going to try to go home. She's really behind enemy lines. The entire friendly team dying, which means this terror is going to be able to push the top lane completely uncontested, which means free damage. If the enemy team is smart, they'll get this Guardian Terror as well and then push a lane of their own, which means you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Let's go ahead and pick up a talent at level 16. I like to pick up Ignite, Flame Strike Apolly's Living Bomb to heroes, and now we can actually poke and get a lot of blanket coverage. We're sort of carpet bomb the area if we can. We're definitely falling behind in damage. Zagara now surpassing us with 16,000, mostly because we died so quickly last time. This terror is going to kill the fort, but I like to see that it's not actually doing too much more damage. We're still very much in this game. We're going to try to come in here and pick this thing up. Let's go ahead and gravity lapse it into 2 gravity bombs into then a flame strike, and that's going to be enough to pick up the kill. Can we get the Pyroblast out? Yes, we can, although I don't think it's necessary, as basically Kael'thas was already dead. Let's go ahead and flame strike these dudes. Clear the lane a little bit. I really wanted to kill somebody with a Pyroblast, but it's okay. It's okay. It looks like we're... Excuse me. We're going to try to engage here. We're going to be able to do a Living Bomb on this guy. Try to blow him up as fast as possible. Keeping an eye on the minimap because Kael'thas is pushing the middle lane. And we do not want to let that go by unanswered. It looks like this thing is still safe, though. We're going to be able to save it. We need some Mercs pulling. Can we get a good gravity lapse? It looks like we can. We do dodge his double gravity bomb. Then we put a flame strike behind us, but he does actually go in front of me, and we do pick up the kill. We take quite a few legs there from the Phoenix. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and drink from the healing well. And now we're back on top of our team, at least the enemy Kael'thas now with 19,000 hero damage. We're going to try to keep that damage up. Normally, I don't care too much about meters, but that is like the main thing we do as Kael'thas. So we definitely want to make sure that we're helping out our team by doing a ton of damage. The Terror is moving this way. Zagara is in a really bad spot down there. We need to consolidate the team. I don't like the way we're spread up. Let's go ahead and Living Bomb these guys and then Flame Strike. It's actually fortunately going to stay on the Terror. It's not a big deal. Let's see if we can lift him right there just to slow him down a little bit. I'm actually going to just cast Pyroblast right on the Terror just for funsies. putting a Venom right there on, oh, the Butcher. We do get Polymorph, which is an unfortunate consequence. We're going to try to basically just blow him up right here. He takes a lot of damage. He actually does explode. We do get Polymorph, though, and take a lot of damage from that Pufferfish. I'm going to try to come in here and basically lift their enemy Tychus right as he gets out of the maw. We do pick up the kill, but now I got to back out because I have no health and no mana. I'm completely useless. The friendly team able to defend the Terror and pick up most of the kills. It looks like Kael'thas is returning here. He's going to start poking. We're going to go back and heal. I'm suggesting to my friendly team, you know what, let's get some mercenaries. We're a little bit ahead. Finally, not really. Still pretty much tied, but I thought we were a little bit ahead in XP. Does not seem to be the case. Looks like Murky did get a couple of those guys. Good. Charge there by Butcher. Trying to do as much damage. Does pick up the kill on Murky. Let's see if we can find out where he's coming from in the mini-map. Because remember, if you can find Murky, then you can just straight up kill him, and then that kill is a little bit more significant. So we're keeping an eye. I think his egg is right around there. We're going to attack for danger because my friendly team knows what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think this is a rather predictable Murky player. I don't know if it's free week. I don't think so. I doubt that it will be Murky free week. We do have Kael'thas right here. Let's go ahead and pick him up. Double living bomb going out into a flame strike, and that's all the damage we need to do. He does pick us up in a gravity lab, so not a problem once we do pick up the kill. And now I'm going to be really adventurous and see if I can find this Murky egg. Are you in here? Nope. What about here? It looks like my friendly team is already picking up the kill there on him. So if you can actually find there is the Murky egg. And we do pick up the kill on the Murky egg, and now we're going to try to basically come in here. Can we get on him? This is going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh, we are unable to pick up the kill as he does make it to his base relatively safely. We're really unable to do much else. We're going to blow these guys up really quickly, get a little bit of pressure here in the middle lane, and now we might as well go for the Butcher, who's actually going to take a lot of damage here. He tries to Furnace, but Sylvanas just blows him up. And now what we should do is blow this up as well, as we're going to basically just kill the keep. It looks like the friendly Stitches gets a good grab. Let's go ahead and just Pyroblast them for fun. I don't see why not. It's going to give us a little bit of vision. Can we pick him up as well? It does not look like we can. It looks like the enemy Tyke is coming in here. Let's go ahead and double Living Bomb. We're going to get Octograb. That was to be decided. That was to be decided. That was predictable, but that was not a big deal. Let's go ahead and try to basically engage here. Tyke is going to walk right into a Flame Strike. That's going to be yet another kill. We need to try to grab this Kael'thas in a gravity lapse and then just peel out of here, as we were not in a really good spot to engage. But we are level 20, which is a really, really good sign. I think Murky's egg, yet again, predictable in a good spot. So we're going to try to kill it. We're going to just try to come up here and kill his egg yet again. Oh, he's not. Look at him being all smart. We're going to try to disengage because I don't know where the enemy team is going. And basically, I don't want to get picked out. Level 20 talent, we're going to be picking up the Pyroblast upgrade because why not, right? Let's be adventurous. We already picked up Pyroblast, might as well commit. The enemy team is grading seats up here, which means that we should probably go down to the bottom lane and try to get a Terror ourselves. We're at 63 seats. It's not bad at all, as long as we can get the little camps as well. So we're going to let Vala do that. We're going to be adventurous and come in here, hopefully not run into the Butcher. That's like the biggest fear. We're going to be able to blow these guys up relatively quickly and pick up almost enough seeds. The friendly team apparently wanted to engage in the top lane. I think it's a terrible idea. Cigar does go down, but now we're committing, so I need to go there and try to help out. The Butcher's sort of scoping out. We still have vision of Kael'thas, but it's not going to be enough. I can actually do this. That's going to give him a little bit of vision, but not enough to actually pick up the kill. I need somebody to basically give me vision so I can grab a little bit of damage on Kael'thas. We do have the Butcher right here. Let's go ahead and Pyroblast. It looks like Tychus does see me. Not a big deal, so we're going to basically double Living Bomb in, and he's going to go down. Let's go ahead and pick up a little bit of damage. It does look like Murky. Oh, why is that thing attacking me, though? That's so rude. Let's go ahead and just leave this behind. Try to do as much damage as we can and try to get out, but we're not in a good spot. Murky, die! Leave me alone, man. I want to try to just basically go home here. I don't have enough damage to pick up the kill. I need to basically go home. Oh, no, stupid Murky. Let's see if we can pick up the kill there. Oh, we do a little bit of damage. We're trying to run away. He does pick up the kill on us. We should have backed out. I thought we were safe. I forgot that Murky had his egg relatively close. And I just go ahead and warn danger there in case Vala wants to stay. Alright, 31,000 hero damage. That was a silly death, but 16.25 takedowns on 5 deaths. Pretty good solid showing there. We had a good team fight and then died silly to the engagement by Murky. It looks like our friendly team was asking why. Butcher, if you're watching this game, because Kael'thas without health gets killed by Murky, and that's what you saw happen. It looks like Vala doing the same thing, trying to go in here, dodges the pufferfish. This is not worthwhile her engagement. She needs to go back and get a little bit of mana, a little bit of healing, because killing Murky does absolutely nothing. He's doing exactly what he wants to do, which is keeping us occupied. Really good pufferfish into an Octograb, and that's going to do a ton of damage, and now she's forced to bolt away. The Butcher does pick up the kill. But now our Terror trying to do a little bit of damage. This is not the best of engagements. He's actually not going to do much. You can see they're burning him down so quickly. And there's nothing he can do. What you need to do at this point, if you're the Terror, is try to basically poke in and out with those seeds. Otherwise, they're just going to take you down, and that is good game. It looks like the friendly team wants to go for Seed. Cigar in a lot of trouble. We're going to try to save her, but she's not going to be able to get away. She gets taken down. Good maul on Stitches, but Tychus just picks up the kill. Now we do have Butcher Red here. He's going to start running away. We're going to try to basically just come in here and help our friendly Vala. Just going to grab some seeds. Let's go ahead and burn him. Can we pick up the kill there? Oh, we almost do lift him, but no need as we basically just blow him up before he can do anything else. Let's go ahead and auto attack here. Trying to get some seeds. Looks like the friendly team is going to be quite short of the mark, but at the moment it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and Pyroblast the enemy Kael'thas. So she's going to take a lot of damage. No, again, no, that's the problem with Pyroblast. Oftentimes when you cast it, people are going to be already dead because you're in a bad spot. We do have 60 seeds, not the best, not the worst. We're going to try to find this Murky egg yet again. I don't know where he is, but if he puts it one more time in here, we're going to be able to kill it. Does not look like that's the case. Let's go ahead and blow up this giant really quickly for the friendly team. And just be careful about this engagement. We want to try to kill Murky. He's been kind of aggressive with the egg positioning, which means we got to watch out for that. Can we pick up a safety right there for the friendly team? It looks like we are going to basically just be able to kill these things really quickly. Vala should get out of here. Yeah, she does finally get out of here. And let's go check in little crevices just in case. It looks like we do have Murky pulling in here yet again. We're going to wait for his bubble to die off and then try to pick him up and then just blow him up right now. Oh, and then he did do a little bit of a double bubble action, but that's going to be enough to pick up the kill. I might as well try to tank these guys and get a little bit of damage here because Vala is very weak, so we don't want her to die. And we're going to try to get some Mercs going on the bottom lane. Looks like Murky does finally go down there. But again, it's Murky, so not that big of a victory. The friendly team does lose the Butcher, which is a terrible time. Going to try to come in here and Pyroblast Stitches, who's actually going to take a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and pick up the kill here on Tychus as well. He's just going to blow him up with our full rotation. Not a big deal. And now the fight's a little bit even. Now we're a little bit more evenly matched here on the middle lane. 3v3. We can definitely do this. It looks like we're forcing the enemy team back. I'm going to try to keep an eye out for that Murky egg. Remember, we're adventuring in the bad spots. It looks like Zagara going really deep against Kael'thas. I was trying to see who was up here. Probably Murky getting a kill there. And now we want to try to come in here. It looks like Zagara's in a lot of trouble. Let's go ahead and pick up Murky and try to basically blow him up. But she's so scary, this Murky. So I'm going to try to blow him up, but she's in the pufferfish, takes a lot of damage, does bolt away. Need to keep an eye on her so we can save her. I have very little mana, which means I'm going to try to return home in the bush. Remember, Murky's a scary thing because, you know, he can just come back and kill me. So we're going to try to get a little bit of mana. It looks like Vala up here. Against stats, now we've fallen behind Zagar with an impressive 41,000 hero damage. You can see there we have 35, which is more than the entire enemy team. Not combined, obviously, individually. And for Siege, obviously, the people who have been in the Terror at this point, Tychus and the Butcher, are usually skewed in this map. A pretty good job, though. As far as healing, obviously, there are no healers, and Stitches has taken 56,000 hero damage, which is a lot. And he has only died 2 times. He's actually doing a really good job of tanking his Stitches. That's the way you see if your tank is paying off, whether or not he's taking a lot of damage and not really dying. Just checking here to make sure we don't have the egg. It doesn't look like that's the case. We're going to try to basically chase. Not really worth the kill for Murky, especially if it's going to be a bait. We're going to be able to living bomb him. He's going to bubble away. Sorry. Again, not really worth that chase. It's not something we want to do. We want to kill the egg. That's what we want. Keep an eye on where he's spawning in the mini-map. If you can see him basically zone out anywhere. We do have Tychus right here. Let's go ahead and Pyroblast him right in the face. Oh, no, I was going to Pyroblast him, but now I have Murky behind me. He is going to Octo-grab me into that pufferfish. I'm going to take a lot of damage. I'm going to be forced way back. We do pick up the kill, though. But now we got to be... Oh, it's a really bad engagement. Let's go ahead and Pyroblast right on the Butcher if we can. We do pick up, a little bit of damage there, but it's not going to be enough. We do go down. However, Kael'thas going down as well. Really good damage here from this incredible strafe positioning as she's able to basically shoot the enemy team. However, she has no vision of Stitches now. She is forced back as the Butcher has very little health. Murky trying to go in here and be slick. They need to basically be really, really careful about this. He could probably get a brand off and be cool. But Vala in a little bit of trouble as Murky is by himself. She should jump in there and just kill him. We can definitely get this kill. Looks like he's going to bubble up, steal some seeds. The friendly team going to try to kill him, but not really worth. Again, the chase is not worth it. We want to get some eggs. Sorry, some seeds, and then eventually we can find this egg. But he's been so careful about that egg. I would not be surprised if it's somewhere inside their own actual base. 83 seats to 87. We need to try to get these little camps. That is the key to victory right now, because those little camps are going to allow us to have a terror immediately. The friendly Butcher, though, in a really bad spot. Both Butcher and Murky are going to be able to just duke him down. Nothing he could do. And then he gets taken down before the pufferfish even explodes. It looks like Vala is going to be in a really bad spot there as well. She needs to run away. Stop getting camps and just push, says the Butcher. Worst tips in HOTS history. Don't listen to them. You should get camps. What? Don't. Just don't. We're going to try to come in here and save her. Don't really want to face check that. This game is lasting forever, says the Butcher. So he basically just wants to surrender. Or he's not very familiar with the game. Let's go ahead and try to pick up a kill here on the Butcher. Basically doing a lot of damage. We do pick him up, blow him up immediately. And now we're in a really good spot to defend. It looks like the Phoenix is going to zone us out for a second. But not a big deal. We're just going to wait until it runs out. Maybe I'll go around. If I get a little bit of vision from Zagara, I might be able to get a good Pyroblast down on Kael'thas, which is what I want to do. Go ahead and just cast it right here on him. He's going to take a lot of damage. And then a Living Bomb should be enough to pick up the kill. I'm going to go ahead and try to Venom Stitches. Here comes a little bit of a Flame Stick. He's taking a lot of damage, but he is going to be able to get away without us actually being able to reply to this at all. Let's go ahead and press our D. He's going to heal us just a little bit. And try to get in a good position. We should probably get those seeds. We only need 2, so I'm going to try to get at least, some of these. Although Murky's definitely around here, so we got to be careful about that. We pick up enough seeds and then just walk away like nothing even happened. I'm going to go ahead and actually let them know that I'm heading back to the base to get a little bit of a drink. And then go ahead and join them in the defense of the bottom fort. The game is 25 minutes in, which is really, really long for us still having our forts. It's not something you see normally, but, at this point, it's rather predictable. Let's go ahead and do a lot of damage to the Terror. In fact, I'm actually going to Pyroblast him, because why not? That's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to slow him down. We actually basically burning him down before he can do anything. And now he's going to walk away from here. It looks like Tyga's taking a lot of damage. Vala goes really deep, does Bolt to the Storm, and picks up the kill on him as well. We need to get that Terror kill. I think Zagara has it, actually. I'm going to trust in her. I'm going to trust in Zagara and try to go kill this Terror if we can. We're going to try to basically... I'm going to, again, trust that they're... Oh, my God. No, never mind. She didn't get it. My trust was misplaced. I was going to let my teammates deal with the seed and go kill him, but it looks like nobody else is grabbing the Terror. So I'm going to grab it before we wilts. We do not want it wilting. And now I'm going to just be like, hey, man, I'm going right through the middle lane. If you guys want to come with me, let's do it. Let's pick up a kill. We do have 43,000 hero damage. It looks like Butcher here trying to basically just slow me down, which is a smart idea. We're going to be able to actually polymorph him there, though, thanks to that. And try to go in here and actually engage on him, because on the path there, might as well just tank a little bit for the friendly team. Let's go ahead and polymorph him yet again. He's going to be able to take a lot of damage. Good hamstring there from the friendly Butcher. We're going to do a ton of damage. And here comes that Furnace. Not even needed. So we're going to be able to put the damage down behind us. And we're going to try to go back deep in here, engaging on these guys. I'm actually just going to kill the Keep really quickly as I am absorbing a lot of damage. It looks like Murky does pick up a kill on our Butcher. And we do lose 2 members of the friendly team. Let me see if I can polymorph him yet again. I'm trying to do as much damage as we can. I'm basically just sowing them out here. The friendly team not really doing a great job in engaging here, though. We definitely need a lot of damage going on. All right, let's go ahead and just go deep for the enemy Butcher. We do pick up the kill. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more damage here. And now we're going to make sure we put those seeds behind us so that it actually kills anything spawning on us and try to do as much damage to the core as we can. Looks like the gaming team already here. This is a bad spot for us. Let's go ahead and engage there on the enemy Kael'thas. We need to back out because we don't have that much health. We're going to wait here a couple seconds. We're going to be able to put one more and then just try to engage here. Trying to pull them off. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to. But, so close. Just trying to do as much siege damage as we can. And now it's just a matter of me actually blowing this thing up. I don't really have that much health, though, so I need to be careful. Look, the friendly team is coming after me. Oh, this polymorph thing. This nonsense. Octograb's always going to kill me, as the Phoenix was already there. So we did do 50% core damage, but we eventually ended up dying. The friendly team forced back out of here. It looks as Zagara is going to go down. That hamstring is going to be too difficult for her to get out. And she finds the Murky Egg. So that's like a thing. Although he's probably going to reposition that as soon as he can. This is not worth chasing, by the way. Do not come in here trying to get Murky's Egg. They should walk away because they're not. This is not a really good combo to team fight this. We do see Kael'thas back there, but the Butchers lose, and it's basically a 2v5 at the moment, as far as we can tell. They're very much by themselves. Looks like Vala's going to engage really deeply in here. She does get that Hungry Arrow down. He does try to put the brand on her, but it's too little too late. She gets away. The Murky never saved his egg, and now he's in a lot of trouble because Sylvanas is going to come down here. Does do the vulnerability. He's going to wait for that bubble to pop, but the Murky player is actually being really smart, biding his time and not reacting too prematurely. He does get taken down, though, and that's a real big death there. They need to pick up some camps. That is the thing to do. It looks like a friendly Butcher is doing the correct thing in the bottom lane. Now we're going to try to come back out here and do the same. Although Stitch is chasing, they can definitely kill him, but Kael'thas is joining in from the bottom with a good flank. Going to do a ton of damage before they can even react, and he does move the Phoenix on their path. I'm going to try my best to get there. Looks like Vala gets taken down if we can do anything about it. So, so far, not a great moment. We're going to try to do as much damage as we can to these guys and get some lanes pushing, at least with some mercenaries. Looks like the enemy team not really opting to go for that, which is okay. Let's see if we can do double living bomb. That'll be a little bit quicker. There we go. Fundamentals, ladies and gentlemen. You want to work on your fundamentals. Butcher gets the bottom bruisers, and now we have a pretty solid presence here in the map. We need to tell Zagar to back out, and we should probably try to get some seeds here. As if we get one more terror, that should be a good game. We're going to get caught in that. Yes, we are. Sadly, we should have not done that. Let's go ahead and wait here a couple of seconds. We did pop our Verdant Spheres, but we want to waste those on actual living bomb stacks, as I believe they do a little bit more damage. Again, not a really experienced Kael'thas player, so that might not be 100% accurate on this guy. But I think he does. I mean, we can actually test it real quick. 2 living bomb says, fuck, that's a lot. I can't even keep track of the numbers, and that's 594. I think the Flame Strike has his time in its place. I suppose I want to go ahead and go back for the Terror unless somebody else gets it. Although it does look like Sylvanas is finally going to get it. Because I don't like being in the Terror, man. As Kael'thas, you actually cripple your team out of so much damage. And then when you finally do start dealing damage, you know what happens? Is you eventually basically just pop out and they kill you. That's the extent of what you do as Kael'thas. Oh, this is a bad time. That is the front of the enemy Kael'thas. If you don't want to face that, we're going to go ahead and retreat to try to hook up with our Terror, and we can go from behind and do a little bit of damage. That'd be really neat. We're going to try to come out here and basically just Pyroblast this Tychus. He's going to take a lot of damage. We do not get hooked, and that basically blows him up. He's really low. We do pick up the kill, and now let's see if we can actually do a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and engage here on the Butcher. I need a little bit of help. We do a ton of damage. We do get grabbed, and that actually saves our lives. Thanks to Stitches, and now we're going to try to just basically retreat. We heal ourselves a little bit, and then going to try to come in here. We are going to be able to lift both of these guys up. Here comes one more living bomb. That picks up a kill, and now we're trying to jump on the Butcher with that Flame Strike. Does a ton of damage, and we do pick up the last kill. Now Murky. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I do not like this at all. Let's go ahead and pick up the lift. And now, oh, he does bubble. Damn it. Damn it. Come on, Vala. You need to kill him, Vala. You need to kill him, Vala. We're going to be able to get the kill right there. No, we can't. We heal ourselves one more time. But that is going to be enough, and that's all she wrote. Never mind, we picked the kill in the core before we die. That was hectic. 45 kills to 34, a little bit more even. 60,000 hero damage. The friendly Vala was 73. 33 kills to 7. My name is Al. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time.